mention about that particular dance we did is that it has a rather complex rhythm. It goes according to what's called misram, which is a 7-beat rhythm. So in addition to acting out the stories with their facial expressions and mudras, they have to fit all of that within that 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 rhythm. And to be able to do that at their age is quite an accomplishment. This would be considered actually like a higher level dance. So we have another one, and this one jumps us to when Radha and Krishna were grown up. Krishna had left Vrindavan. He had gone to Mathura. He had eventually gone to Dwarka, which was like a island fortress surrounded by the sea. And by most accounts, he never returned to Vrindavan. But there is one story that talks about how he did. Actually, I should say there's two, because we're going to end with a dance where we talk again about how he did come back. In this particular version, it's from the Gopal Champu by Jiva Goswami. He only had to leave because he had to destroy the demoniac elements that were on this earth. And as soon as he killed a demon named Dantavakra, he was done with that. He was done with his business, his job essentially, and he could come back to Vrindavan and he could enjoy again with Radha. And at that point, according to Jiva Goswami, they actually got married, which is, it's different because usually we just hear about them being like boyfriend, girlfriend. So in this song, Jiva Goswami describes how the wishes of all of the residents of Vrindavan had come true, that they felt that everything they had lived for, everything they had ever done in their lives had been successful because Radha and Krishna were getting married. So we're going to be doing some play acting. You probably noticed it in the previous one that we each took turns playing Krishna. In this one, Karika will be playing Krishna and Shrida will be playing Radha. And I'm essentially playing Radha's girlfriend, Lalita. It's interesting to note that even though they were technically maybe in their 40s, they of course never look older than 15 or 16. And when they got married, they actually manifested a Komara mood, which is the mood of young children. And they became very shy and bashful. So much so that at one point in the wedding ceremony, Krishna is supposed to lift up Radha's toe and place it on a grinding stone. That's part of the tradition. But his hands were shaking so much he couldn't even lift her toe because he was so nervous. The mood of all the people attending was very jolly, and they were quick to laugh at every little thing. So Radha and Krishna, they felt it, all eyes on them. And of course their love had never really been public. Their love had always been out in the forest, private. They'd always been sneaking around. So this is the first time that on display in front of everybody, their love is just there for all to see. So yeah, the people there were saying, how is it that he could lift a mountain with his finger, but he can't lift Radha's toes? So that's one element. Then finally, we end this dance with them locking eyes, with them looking into each other's eyes, which they avoided doing at first because they knew that if they looked into each other's eyes, that would be it. It would only be them. The rest of the world would just fade away. It would only be Radha and Krishna. So when they finally did look into each other's eyes, sure enough, that's what happened, and they couldn't look anywhere else. So this is Adya Samastam from the Gopal Champu.